Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I know what you all must be thinking. What BOD stands for? Well, apart from it being the most interesting, the most fascinating, the most intriguing, and the most attention-grabbing title of the evening, as you can undoubtedly observe yourselves, it also stands for something I'm about to reveal just now. I work as a real estate agent. So what do? I sell properties. I show the properties, people buy, I sell. I have been doing this for quite a long time. So for me, it's easy to understand in a commercial transaction, excuse my pronunciation, when someone says something but actually means something else, when they are not 100% honest with their answers. And why do they do that? They are afraid that they are going to embarrass the real estate agent if they say they don't like something. So at the end of a conventional property viewing, I usually ask, well, Mrs. Ioannou, did you like the house? Oh, yes, Miranda. It's a beautiful house. Quiet neighborhood, very posh. I'm sure you won't have any difficulty selling it. But am I not selling it to you then? Yes, of course, but I need to sit down and discuss things with my husband and my daughter, and we will get back to you. Thank you for showing us so many properties. Okay, translation for Mrs. Ioannou. She's not buying the house. She doesn't have the nerve to tell me. She is a D type. She's a D for discreet, for some people. For people like myself, I think the D is dishonest. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I love Russian clients. Господин Попов, вам понравилось этот дом? Did you like this house, Mr. Popov? No, I did not like the house. The bedrooms are too small. The neighborhood is full of buildings. When we swim in the swimming pool, everybody will see us. I get it. I will suggest something else. So in the best case scenario, there he goes. Duh, I like the house. I don't like the price. Translation, he likes the house. He is going to buy it if I give him a discount. So what is Mr. Popov? Mr. Popov is B for blunt. For most people, for people like myself, he's also blunt. And so, have you ever wondered that discreet people like Mrs. Ioannou, who are not honest, and they give out this discreet answer, which is most of the times taken as polite and well-mannered, however dishonest it is. It is taken in a better way than a blunt comment, however truthful it is, which is received with negativity and not a good reaction. So I sometimes wonder, discreet clients like Mrs. Ioannou, who doesn't have the nerve to tell the truth and give me her true feelings, who basically wastes my time, does not tell me if she likes it or not. She tells me she's going to buy it. And then one day, she stops answering my phone calls. She does not respond to my text messages or emails. And she had me so close, believing that I was going to make the $1 million deal. I start dreaming of the new car I'm going to buy, the new exotic holiday I'm going to book. And here it is, nothing happens. She's not blunt, she's discreet. Now, I know that you may have never heard what I'm going to say just now, but last month, 10 of us attended the International Toastmasters Convention in Switzerland. 10 Toastmasters, 10 different personalities, each one of us receiving experiences in a new way, welcoming new ideas, evaluating workshops, fellow Toastmasters, and facilitators. When we came back to Cyprus, the committee from Switzerland sent us a kind email to give our feedback on the different workshops that we attended. And was a particular workshop that I attended that had a great impact on me. This workshop was facilitated by a Spanish-speaking lady, Isabel Pitcher. And the title of her workshop was The Voice, How to Transmit Your Voice. Now, Isabel had a very long CV, was a long-standing trainer. She trained actors and singers in the US for many years on how people could project their voice on stage and become better as speakers, as actors, as singers. There was one small problem with Miss Isabel. To put it discreetly, she did not quite speak English fluently. And to put it in a blunt way, I could not understand the word she was saying, let alone the slides she was presenting to the workshop she was supposed to have prepared for us. This was one of them. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you who wish to brush up their English grammar, please see Brian Saunders after. Because what Isabel was trying to say is this. And on top of this English fluency, she was also exceptional in table topics, because she advised us. If you are a singer or an actor and you go on a stage to perform, think not to drink cold water before. So someone raises his hand and says, why not drink cold water? You must not drink cold water because warm milk is good for your voice. Yes, in a discreet approach again, it doesn't really matter if Isabel was not speaking English the proper way, because she was an experienced trainer, and despite her language inadequacy, people could benefit from the workshop they attended. But in a blunt approach, similarly experienced Toastmasters who trained people for years and are fluent in English, like our own Alina Andreu, were rejected from being facilitators in one of the programs at the convention and missed on the opportunity to present their own workshop. And I wonder, would the attendees benefit from Aline or from someone like Aline more than they did with Miss Isabel? Ladies and gentlemen, the purpose and the essence of my speech tonight